Hey guys, Jason Scudellari here, and in front of me is CPP 62 to 67 Nova High Clearance Sway Bar, and it's all in the name, high clearance, meaning you can put a bigger wheel tire package on your car and still get the turning radius you're gonna need. And the way they do that is with their laser cut arms and the way they bend them and weld them to the tube. It's also lightweight because of the hollow tube. And when you order your bar, it comes with everything needed, from the hardware to the D-bushings. We're using the billet mounts with the Zerk fittings, and then the end links have a rod end on one end for articulation and bushings on the other. That way you can mount it to your stock arm, or what we're using is CPP's aftermarket tubular arm. And all that's left for me to do is get it off the table and installed on the car. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start by putting the D bushings over the sway bar, and then we put the brackets over that. But what I wanted to show you real quick is see how these have these little pockets in there? And then we got the little Zerk fitting that pushes the grease through. Well, those little pockets are designed to keep the grease in the bushing and not it squishing out of the bushing. So, pretty cool design. With these, you got to go around the front cross member. So, what I do is I put the bolts through, then the plate, then the spacers. Let's see what we can do here. What I do is sneak it through one side, and then you can get it through the other side and then up into the mounting point. It's a little easier with a couple extra hands, but still definitely doable by yourself. There you go. All right, now install the nylocks. Okay, and we'll do the same thing over here. Before I put the end links on, I just want to show you the bar going through the strokes, and the way it's all bent up, it clears the pan and this cross member here. That's the downstroke, and that's the upstroke. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and install the end links. We use bushings on one side and a rod end on the other. Put the top washer on, and then we're gonna come back in here, put the nut on there. I leave everything loose until I got it mounted to the actual bar. And I'll go ahead and install the rod end. Now attach the rod end to the bar. I had a washer on each side and a lock washer and a nut. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and cinch down the bushings. You don't wanna over tighten these. And once I got those in there, then I'm gonna bring the rod end down, which will lock it into place onto the jam nut. And there we go. Tighten up the rod into the bar. There we go. Go ahead and do the other side. So the bar is drilled with two different holes. One for a softer ride, one for a stiffer ride. The rear one will be on the softer side, and the front one that we have it in now will be on the stiffer side. So if you feel like maybe going into a turn it's a little too stiff, just move it to the rear. All right, we're just gonna go ahead and put some grease in there. So now that we've added a sway bar, what a huge difference. There's virtually no more roll in the car. Take our first left right here. I mean, that's unreal. I'm excited, one, to drive it around town, but I'm really excited. I want to get this thing out on an autocross, just see what it does. I bet you we can have some competitive times out there. Well, if we had a little more horsepower, that is. But we can definitely take the turns that we need to and brake, so that's good. Look at that turning radius. Unbelievable. Unbelievable! One thing I'm leaving out is it's a high clearance sway bar, very lightweight, very sturdy, super easy to install. You're getting all that quality for a really good price. That wraps up this video. If you want to see more on this car, as far as suspension, brakes, and steering, click the links below. When you're ready for your high quality parts, visit classicperform.com or give us a call.